hello and an actually good night. I actually have not done a check-in today. We made it to Vegas. We got here this morning. We thought since we had early check-in that, you know, everything would be okay. And like everything was, but they did not have the room ready. What we didn't realize is the early check-in was early check-in if there's room available. So it was a very big weekend. It was Super Bowl weekend. And so when we got here, there was no rooms ready and clean for us to actually be in. We handed off our luggage and we kind of walked around the square, and it was so awesome.
So the first thing we wanted to do was just check out everything around us, and we walked down to the Venetian, and I was so hungry after traveling, but I didn't want a full meal, but we stopped by Dandelion Chocolate. Now this is a coffee shop and I highly recommend it. They do single origin chocolate. I know you've heard of single origin coffee. Well, this is chocolate. I got the mocha and it was the most decadent thing that I have had. So here is a little room tour. We stayed at the Wynn, and it's one of the nicest places I've ever stayed. I don't normally stay in hotel rooms like this, but it was exquisite and so comfortable. Next, we walked again after getting ready because I wanted to take pictures and just experience a little more things. Obviously had to find all of Gordon Ramsay's spots. And we almost rode the zip line that was up there, but decided not to. But this little corner was really, really cute just off the strip.
We are so tired. Our flight left at 7 this morning, and we had to get up at 5, get to the airport and everything. But you know, it's working out. We're here. We did it. We went and saw Lynn, and oh my gosh, it's amazing. So tonight, basically, it's kind of early and we should be out exploring, but we're so tired. So tomorrow is going to be pretty dreary, and we actually are going to go to the spa. But tomorrow night we're going to see a Cirque du Soleil show. So I would definitely check back in tomorrow and let everyone know what we're doing. But today I will kind of like insert here everything that we've gone and done up until now.
So after a while, we decided to make our way onto the Bellagio, and it's honestly my favorite. I was so in shock and awe about how beautiful the art was here, and I was just taking in everything that I could, because some of the things I was just like, how would you even think to do that? Like, it was just absolutely amazing, and I highly, highly recommend just checking this out. I mean, the Bellagio, the Palazzo, like those were some of the best ones, I feel like. And next up, we actually had reservations at, I'm not sure how to say it, Mon Amour, I don't know, the Eiffel Tower restaurant. So this is the only place we had reservations for, and I tried escargot for the first time, and it was amazing. The Bellagio was right across the street, so I could watch the fountain show, which was obviously, you have to see that if you've never seen it before. So next I came back and got ready for Lynn.
One of the funniest things was when we were on the strip is they had some some Avengers. There was like Spider-Man and Captain America. There was even like Bumblebee and Deadpool. But they Captain America actually stopped Steve and told him that he was like the sexiest man in Vegas. And I thought it was so funny, so I'll insert that clip here.
You are the sexiest Asian man I've ever seen in my life.
Right?
You. Where did you find him?
I got lucky
You're not gonna tell me where.
in Dallas.
Okay, I'm gonna book a flight there tonight.
Happen to agree. But anyways, so I'm gonna sign off for tonight and I will check back in tomorrow.
So the next morning we decided to have brunch in the hotel room since we were just going to the spa, and the spa at the Wynn was amazing. And this was the girls' side that I could actually use my phone in.
I got love.
Hello, and it is the next day. So honestly, the only thing we've really done today is go to the spa. And this was something that, you know, we just wanted to do for ourselves because it is Valentine's Day and it is such a dreary day outside. It was actually raining earlier, like really bad, and it has dropped to like 45 degrees. So we have not gone exploring today, but I was thinking about going and exploring the our hotel a little bit more because it's beautiful and I want to just kind of like see the rest of what's going on here. And then tonight we actually have another show. So last night we went to Shinlin, and guys, if you ever come to Vegas, I definitely would recommend going to see him. I mean, I love magic and his show is so fun. And he actually had another person on too, and he was actually a mentalist, and that kind of stuff is so interesting to me. I know kind of how they do it, but it's still, I don't know, like learning to read body movement and behavior and things like that. Just so interesting to me. So honestly, today has been super chill. We're leaving tomorrow and I'm super sad. But back to reality. Yeah, it has been so much fun. I kind of bummed that the weather like dropped to like 45, so that makes it a little harder to go explore, but we're here. Today we just wanted to take it easy since yesterday was like travel, and we got here and we went and did everything. I feel like there's some places we didn't get to hit, but that's okay. So let's go explore some more.
So one of the things I actually had no idea is the Wynn is connected to the Encore, which is pretty cool. And apparently the restaurants there are like supposed to be the best in Vegas. We did not eat there tonight because we could not get a reservation, and also things were just a little pricey. And one of the things, if you've never been to Vegas before, that always shocks me every time I go in is in the casino you can actually smoke inside. I feel like they do a pretty good job of keeping the smoke away from the nicer parts.
I got love.
So Steve has told me he has finished playing blackjack. I finished kind of looking around the hotel. I have had an outfit change, and I think we're going to meet at the Treasure Island, which is like right across the street, and then look for something to eat before our Cirque du Soleil show tonight. So yay, that is going to be so much fun. So here is my dress. This is one I actually bought this specifically for Vegas. And I'm glad that I did because it's long sleeve since it is very cold outside now. So yes, let's go explore. I think we're gonna try to explore Caesar's Palace because we haven't seen that yet. So let's see if we can find something to eat before our show tonight because I am hungry.
It could be one day if we could put our differences away. Wouldn't that be?
So the Cirque du Soleil show that we actually saw was Mystery. I'm not sure how to say it, but it is amazing. I still think I like Caw a little bit better. I saw that, or KA, I think it's Caw, a few years ago. So we finally decided to check out Caesar's Palace and all the shops in the Forum, and I kind of wish I stayed at Caesar's Palace, maybe next time, but it was awesome, and I definitely recommend it. So this time we actually got to go into Hell's Kitchen. We didn't get to eat there because there was no reservations available, but maybe next time.
No one's ever hurt or killed. Oh, there's only one world built with this whole.
So this is actually the next day. We ate at the buffet, and it's not your normal buffet. This is breakfast, and they had everything from sushi to seafood to I was in shock. But today we were leaving, and so we kind of wanted to explore out. I saw a Hello Kitty cafe and explore a little bit more, but then it was time to go home.
Hi guys, so you can see we have officially made it back home. It is nice to be home, back in my own bed, back in my own house. I do highly recommend. I know a lot of people don't think that you can have fun in Vegas unless you gamble. I do not gamble, and I don't do anything like that. It is just so worth it to see just the different culture and the shows. Honestly, that's the main thing that I love to go to Vegas for, is the shows, the magic shows, the Cirque du Soleil shows. I know there's others as well, but those are the ones that I tend to gravitate towards. I've seen Penn and Teller, and now I've seen Shin-Len. I've seen 2 Cirque du Soleil shows, and I obviously want to go back so I can see some more because they are amazing. Our flight back was very interesting. So a snowstorm was coming through the Midwest, and originally our plane or our departure was supposed to be around 3, and then we would fly to Denver, and then we'd fly back to Omaha. But since the snowstorm was kind of starting over there, they basically let us switch our flight for free. So there was one flight back to Omaha, and it was the only one that did not have any connections, and that didn't leave until 6. So one of the things that we were worried about was being stranded in Denver. So we decided to go ahead and switch it because they, like I said, they let us switch it for free. So we switched it, and we basically had late checkout. So we got to stay at the hotel a little bit longer, and then we made our way to the airport. Then our flight got delayed, of course, because of the snowstorm. And at first it was going to be delayed like 2.5 hours, but luckily it was only delayed an hour and a half. But it was still enough where we, got home late, so we couldn't go pick up Pepper, who was staying with a friend of ours. And let me tell you, there were no Lyfts or Ubers to get us back home because we used a Lyft, I believe, to get there. And so I think we waited 40 minutes to find an Uber back home, and it was the slightly nicer Ubers, like not just the regular. So it was fine. We got home at like 1:30 a.m. but it was definitely late, and I was so tired. And then I ended up getting a sinus infection, so I have been fighting that. And I'm happy to be home, but I definitely do want to go back, and I would highly recommend. I mean, I feel like this is kind of the same for like any place that you travel to, since we traveled in the morning and got there and then got ready. I would recommend going the night before. I just feel like that's easier. That way you can sleep and then have a full day and not have to worry if like your hotel room is going to be ready or not. So that is definitely something that I recommend. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this travel vlog. I really do enjoy making these, and I hope to see you in the next video.